Welcome to Santino's How to Pronounce. I am resident pronouncer of the house, Santino. We'll be going over these words very quickly. So let us begin. So let's start with this. Albeit, cash, cool, debris, epitome, faux pas, or faux pas. I don't know. I've seen two pronunciations. They're both valid. Faux pas. Gauge. Heinous or highness. Both valid. Hyperbole. Lingerie. Mischievous. Coat. Rendezvous. Lambaste. There is another form of the word, lambast. However, this one has an E in it. Take note. And lastly, aegis. You might be tempted to say aegis, as I was, although it is aegis. Again, once more, over these first couple words. Albeit, cash, coup, debris, epitome, faux pas or faux pas, gauge, highness or highness, heinous or highness rather, hyperbole, lingerie, mischievous, coat, rendezvous, lambaste, and aegis. Next, we shall go over the brands. Häagen-Dazs. It is Häagen-Dazs. There's Nutella. You could say Nutella. No. Take note of the Nutella rather than Nutella. Although if you want to go for the more original Italian pronunciation, Nutella. I don't know. Nutella, also valid. I found two valid pronunciations for this car over here. The common anglicized pronunciation is Hyundai. Although it's also acceptable to say Hyundai or Hyundai. In the original it's D-A-E. Actually, that's anglicized. That's A-I. So make of that what you will. Let's move on to the next brand. Sorry, excuse that. There's Del Monte. Not Del Monte, not Del Monte. Del Monte. There's a brand name. Adidas or Adidas. Adidas. It's also pronounced, also valid to have the jet. Hermes. Again, look at the accent mark. It's on the E. So Hermes. Next. Porsche. Although common nickname Porsche. Two accepted pronunciations. Volkswagen, the common anglicized pronunciation, and then there's Volkswagen. Again, Volkswagen. Don't pronounce the L in either case. And then there's Adobe. Not Adobe. This last one, Givenchy. Man, over here the pronunciation guide says Van. Van doesn't really capture the sound very well. Givenchy. You're posh. Givenchy. We'll go over the poem really quickly. Dearest creature in creation, studying English pronunciation. I will teach you in my verse. Sounds like corpse, core, as in military corps. Horse and worse. I will keep you, Susie, busy. Make your head with heat grow dizzy. Tear and eye your dress you'll tear. Queer, fair seer, hear my prayer. Pray, console your loving poet. I botched that. Loving poet. Make my coat look new, dear. Sew it. Not sew. Sew it. Just compare heart here and heard. Dies and diet, lord and word. Sword and sward, retain and Britain. Mind the latter, how it's written. Made. Okay, I think what they mean by this is the capitalization, since it's a proper noun. Maid has not the sound of bade. It does. Like as in bade farewell. Okay, this is a prime opportunity for Dictionary Corner. Dictionary Corner. How are you doing, Santino, in Dictionary Corner? I'm doing great, Santino. Pronouncer of words, resident pronouncer of the house. Well, could you define bade for me, please? Sure thing, Santino. Right away. Yeah, past tense of bid. It's bade. Come on. It could also be bad. Make of that what you will. Past tense of like bade farewell, right? What? Come on. Okay. Say, said, pay, paid, laid, but plod. 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 I like that word. Like plotting. Surely I will. Now I surely will not plague you, or plague, also acceptable, with words such as vague and argue. Vague, although that's I suppose a more dialectal thing. Vague and argue, but be careful how you speak. Say gush, bush, stake, streak, break, bleak. Previous, precious, fuchsia or fuchsia, via or via. Recipe, pipe, studying, sail, choir. Choir. Via, via. Choir, anyways, whatever the case is, choir. Studying, sail, choir. Recipe, pipe, studying, sail, choir. Woven, oven, how and low. Script, receipt. Shoe, receipt. Shoe, poem, you can't tow. Moving on to the next part of it. Say, expecting, fraud, and trickery. Daughter, laughter, and terpsichore. Terpsichore is a muse of poetry and dance. Yes. Branch, ranch, measles, topsails. Again, Santino from Dictionary Corner. Would you mind checking that, double checking that for us? Yeah. From what I know, like both are acceptable. Topsails and topsails. Topsail, yeah, exactly. Topsail, it could be topsail or topsail. Yeah, there you go. Missiles, similes, reviles. Holy, holly, signal, signing, same, examining, but mining. Scholar, vicar, and cigar. Solar, I got this confused earlier, for solar, which is actually an archaic term for sala, like living room area. Solar. Mica. Santino from Dictionary Corner, would you mind checking this out for us? No problem, Santino, resident pronouncer of the House of Pronouncing. Mica. It's a shiny silicate material with a layered structure. Scratch that. Solar, mica, war, and far. From desire, desirable. Admirable, from admire. That's not right. It's Breer. Like Tom Breer. Tom Breer. Oh man, salutes to you. I hope he recovers. Lumber, plumber, buyer, and Breer. Right? Buyer, Breer, or Briar. Buyer but Briar. Huh. Briar. Make that what you will. Topsum, Brom, Broham. Renown but known. Knowledge, done, loan, gone, none, tone. This has been Santino's How to Pronounce. I have been your host, Santino, resident pronouncer of words. With me today was Santino of Dictionary Corner. Thanks for having me. I hope you